Hello everyone. I've been going over on YouTube my rules for um, buying things, and I thought I would go over my rules on selling. And my number one rule of selling is don't sell anything unless you know the value of it. This applies to non-auction sales such as flea markets, yard sales, antique stores, Craigslist, and eBay. If you're selling on those places, you need to know what the item's worth. Well, when it comes to eBay, you don't necessarily have to know the value, but if you're doing a buy it now, you have to know what the item's worth that you're listing. I had a buck knife. I don't know if you remember it. I only thought it'd bring around $120. It ended up bringing 3 times that because it had a rare feature I had overlooked. If I had listed it with a buy it now of 120, I would have missed out. The best time to use a buy it now on eBay is when you've relisted an item that hadn't sold. If I have an item on for $24.99 and it doesn't sell, I will relist it. A lot of times start out at $19.99 and do a buy it now of $25. Sometimes that'll entice somebody to buy it. These prints here, I bought these last spring I think it was. I've had them for a while. I haven't sold them yet because I haven't figured out what the value of them are. I'm gonna end up putting these in a local auction. They do a lot of high-end stuff there, and I'm gonna give them a try. They're really too big to put on eBay. Plus, I really wouldn't quite know what to call them. So I figured that's the best place for these to go. It's a bit of a roll of the dice, but I just don't want to put them out there even at $150. Take the chance that they're worth a lot more than that. So we'll see what happens with them. But there's several options when it comes to selling. I sell mainly on eBay. I also sell on Craigslist, and I set up at the flea market a couple times a year, just mainly to get rid of junk. I used to have a space at Antique Co-op. That worked pretty good. I mainly sold military there. I think because I was the only one with stuff that appealed to men, it gave me an edge. But it's okay to list stuff on eBay if you don't know the value, as long as you have some good information about it. This will guide the bidders who are interested in the piece to the listing. For instance, I would not list this bayonet as an old knife or unknown bayonet. I'd miss out on most people searching for a Garand bayonet, which is what this is, from World War II. Take the time. Don't be in a hurry to sell. Research the item. Internet forums are a great resource. Military forum would ID this very quickly. Another example would be the mandolin I just sold last month. I didn't know what that was. I mean, I knew it was worth some money, but I had no idea. But what I did was I went on a internet forum for mandolins, got an idea of who made it, took that information, put it in my eBay listing, and I was able to attract the right person or the right people to buy it. Remember, it takes more than one person at an auction to make the price go up. Yeah, over here we got one of my favorite items I found last year. It was a short sword. Um, I still haven't found out exactly what this is. I've been told it's a German short sword from World War I. I'm not totally convinced of that. My hope is that it's from the Civil War. This company was making blades around that time, but I may never know. But I've gotten kind of attached to it anyway, so it's hanging on the wall up in my room. So I'm in no hurry to find out. One day I'll find out about it. But you know, you wouldn't want to put this on eBay and say unknown sword. I guess you could put it on Civil War, under a Civil War category, and somebody would come along and have an opinion on it, but I'd rather know for sure. So I'm going to hang on to it till I know exactly what it is. So there you go. Number one rule of selling: don't sell anything till you know what the value is.